Hi, this is going to be my first video clip of my struggle with agoraphobia. I've decided, after seeing someone else's video diary, I've decided to make my own, and hopefully she'll do, well, I'll do what she did for me, in that it just gave me a little bit of hope to know that there's other people out there like me, that I'm not a freak or a weirdo, or, you know, I'm just someone who suffers with panic attacks, anxiety, and ultimately it's led on to agoraphobia. Now, I've just started to see a lady who, I've gone private because the NHS have basically, they've let me down. They're not helping. They don't really offer decent treatment anymore. I've tried many different things over the years. I've been suffering for nearly 20 years now, on and off. I have good times and bad times. Ultimately, I'm at a low at the moment where I can do the school run, I can go to my local Tesco's, I will only travel by car, driving myself, because I think I'm in control if I'm driving myself. I won't use any public transport. I've not been on a bus or a train in 9 years, and that was when I was doing it with a psychiatric nurse, doing CBT. So I'm quite limited. I don't really have a social life at the moment. I don't go to the hairdressers. I don't go to the pub or out for meals or anything at the moment. I have done when times are good, but at the moment things aren't good. So I've just started to see a lady who I'm paying privately. She's a clinical psychologist, and at the moment we've just started. I've had one session so far, so she's just trying to gather up my history and find out, you know, my background, and see if she can work out where everything stems from. So I've got 3 more treatments doing that at home, and then she's going to come out in the field with me. Out in the field, not in the middle of a field. You know, it means basically going out and travelling and doing some things, which I'm dreading. I'm absolutely dreading. I'm terrified, but it's got to be done. I've got to be exposed to the things that I'm scared of and experience panic attacks and sit through it, so that I know I come out the other side and I'm not going to, you know, spontaneously combust or whatever. So I'm excited because I'm tackling it. I think I've reached a low because I've finally admitted to myself how bad things have got. I'm recognising now that last year I spent the bulk of the year pretending things weren't that bad. You know, oh, it's okay, it will get better, things will improve. Obviously, things haven't improved, things are just the same, and life is very limited and not much fun. So, yeah, I'm going to keep a diary. I'm going to keep you guys informed. If anyone wants to ask me anything, or if I can offer any help or advice, things that I've tried, because I've tried a lot. I've read most books about, you know, anxiety, panic, you know, fight the fear, feel the fear, do it anyway, all sorts. I've been hypnotised twice. Well, not just twice, but I tried 2 different hypnotists, and that didn't really do anything for me. I don't think I was even hypnotised. I don't know if I'm susceptible or not, whether you have to believe or... but yeah, I've been to group therapy. I've been on lots of different antidepressants, although I am very curious to find out whether there is something else I can take, because what I'm taking now isn't doing anything. It just keeps my head above water, so I can function you know, I'm told I'm high functioning because I drive a car and I can get to Tesco's and I can go to the school and just about go to my parents' house and my sister's, but that's not a life, is it? You know, I haven't been to the cinema in God knows how many years. I've never taken my children to the seaside. We've never been on a holiday, and I'm single as well. I've got an on-off boyfriend, but he doesn't live with me or anything. So I'm pretty much a single mum, and it's a struggle. It's hard knowing that basically all of this problem comes down to me, and I've carried that weight for a long, long time, where I know, like the other girl that posted up said, it all comes down to your own grit and determination. That's hard. It's hard knowing that. Some people might feel relieved knowing that you've got all the answers, you hold the key, and you're the one that can make a difference because you're the one that's thinking that way. But you can't just switch it off. You can't just turn it off and say, oh, I'm not going to think like that anymore. You know, I'm going to change my thought patterns. It's not that easy. It's like if I said to you, don't think about carrots. Immediately in your mind, you're thinking of carrots. So it's very hard. It's taken me, the way I see it, it's taken me 20 years to develop this thought pattern, albeit a negative thought pattern. It's taken me 20 years to think this way, and it's automatic. It has become automatic. You know, if I get invited somewhere to do something, immediately I'll say no, and I'll come up with a perfect excuse that seems totally plausible. Oh, I'm busy, or the kid's got a party that day, or you know, whatever. And so it's going to take time to undo that thinking and that thought pattern, and that's where I need the help. You know, I need I need someone there with me. This is where the NHS have been rubbish. They keep saying, oh, you need counselling. I've done it. I did counselling. I've done loads of sessions of counselling, and sitting in a room and talking about it doesn't do me any good. You know, I can sit and talk about it till the cows come home. It doesn't change how I feel when I go out and I do these things. You know, they can say, well, when you go out, you know, think positive and distract yourself and whatever. When you've got a feeling in your head, in your stomach, all your physical reactions are ultimately get out, get away. You know, you're panicking your arse off, basically. You know, you're sweating, you feel sick, you need the toilet, your mouth is dry, you know, you become hypersensitive to sound, your vision's increased because you're pumped full of adrenaline. It's not easy to then find that little tiny piece of rational thinking that says, do you know what, I'm going to think positive now and I'm going to distract myself. And it's impossible. Well, to me so far, it's impossible. Hopefully I'll find a way to override this negative, you know, thought process. I really hope that this lady that I've started to see is going to, you know, help me find the right path. So I will keep you all posted. My next session, today is Tuesday, and my next session is on Thursday, because I'm seeing her once a week. It's not cheap. If you want to know prices, ask me. But I'm hoping that it's going to make a difference. And you never know, one day I might do a post and I'll be somewhere else. So for now, I'm signing off, and I'll let you know how things are going.